afternoon, party people. I do hope this vid finds you well. Today I'm going to read for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to begin with. I'm being called to read for fire signs first today on the 24th of June 2021. Doesn't matter what date it is, it's just more for reference. All the readings are timeless and whenever it finds will resonate for you. I'm an intuitive witch, so I don't read by traditional deck spreads or the book. I just shuffle what comes out, speaks to me, and I just say it. I don't know how it works, I just know it does, and more often than not, I have to play back the vid to see exactly what I've said, because the minute I turn off record, it's gone. No idea what I've said. Comes straight from source, okay? So I don't know what we've got for you today, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I do know that when source speaks, it speaks. Today I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Okay. I'm also going to use the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Moseley. Okay. And if I can, the Gaia Oracle too. Okay. You have to excuse the glare. This is not a professional studio. Also, please do excuse the rave going next door, as they like their beats at this time of the day, but that's okay, as long as it's not 3 a.m, we're all good with that, aren't we? This will not resonate with you all. There are 8 billion of us on this disco ball. We're not all up to the same thing. This is also, guys, for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Your decisions are your decisions. You are responsible for your own actions, not me. Do not take anything that you hear in this reading literally. It's for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Okay, don't live and die by tarot. It's not healthy. Use your brains, think for yourself, but this is for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Your actions, your problem, not mine. Good, now we've got that sorted. Do hope you're all well. Right, let's see what we've got today, shall we? Aries, Leo, Sag, what's going on your planet today? Let's have a look. It's a full moon today as well, so full moon blessings to you all. House has been duly hoovered, cleaned, smudged, chanted, singing bowled and everything else. And later it'll be messed up by the kids when they come home from school, but here we go. Right, okay. Standing in your power, Aries, Leo, Sag. A burden that you've had, you've been walking away from, and now you're starting to pick up pace again, is what I can see. Ooh. There's a lot of swords in this. I don't know if there's an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini in your life that maybe, I'm not going to read reversals for this either, that maybe has an influence on you, an air sign maybe that, you know, this may not resonate, may or may not. It's just an awful lot of swords coming up. I have 1 major arcana, 1 pentacles, and the rest is swords. So unless you're feeling quite untethered, let's see what I have here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some tarot, see what the tarot is saying, clarify it with oracle, okay? Let's see how we go with that, shall we? You have to excuse me if I flinch slightly. I've got some new ink and it's literally about 24 hours old. And it's on my arm, a besom with my children's names on. And I forget it's there because obviously 46 years it hasn't been. And for the last 24 hours it has been. And to keep looking at it too, as you do, don't you? Have a look, shall we? Let's see what we've got for you. Guardians, angels, spirits, guides. Is there any more from the tarot for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please? Yes, that's it. Look, let me see what they've got. Hang on, you're on the floor. Good heavens, there's lots here. Okay, Sagittarius, you're in your own reading. Temperance, let's have a look. Good heavens. Good heavens. The Empress, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, all that embodies the nurture in you. You are in a powerful, grounded, universal energy with yourself. There has been a period of extended healing, and you have gone within quite a lot. You are starting to understand that you create and prosper your own energy, your own life. You are understanding that the world is within you. Okay, you are learning to surrender and really trust the process. Now, what I get here is you've been bleating on quite a long time about your spirituality. This isn't resonating for everyone, but this is a message I'm getting through for some. And how connected you are. You've been talking the talk, but you've not been walking the walk. Now everybody knows that the universe doesn't listen to this. The universe listens to this and to this, okay? So whether you're chatting it, if you're not feeling it, the universe is only listening to what you're feeling. Now what you're starting to understand is your world is within you. You create your world. You create your abundance, your prosperity. You can't, and you know now, not to rely or count on anybody else. You are making your own luck. You are standing in your firm, solitary power. You have been walking away from situations that do not serve you. You have had quite a battle with people pleasing and learning that it's okay to say the word no. I do get the feeling, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you have been uneasy about how people perceive you. And this Empress energy now is confirmation that you are not any longer uneasy about how people perceive you, because your uneasiness at how people perceived you in the past was contributing to your upset and your burdens and your unrest. And now you've understood that the universe resides within you, and it's your power, okay? You are freely, confidently, okay, and in your authentic power, walking away from those situations that are not nurturing your core, okay? You are proper self-loving now, okay? You've been bleating on about self-love for a long time, but not doing it, okay? Because you've been too worried about what other people think about you. Now, the word no is okay. The word no is self-care. The word no is boundaries, okay? The word no is yes for your soul, okay? Anybody that has an issue with your boundaries or your limitations is probably the reason, more than likely, that you have them in the first place. You are very entitled to have your own opinions on things, your own decisions and your own choices, okay? No one has the right to tell you any differently. And you have been pleasing people at your own expense for too long, which has been not only upsetting your physical and your mental health, but your spiritual health as well. And now you're learning that of your own power, you're confident, quietly, gently confident that you stand firm and respectable within your energy, and that's okay, and it's very, very empowering for you. Now, because of this, things are starting, opportunities are coming in for you that you wouldn't normally entertain, but you entertain them because you're settled in your own power. You're looking at it, you're assessing the situation, but whatever situation is presented to you, Aries, Leo, Sag, you are a lot braver than you used to be, because you know that if something isn't for you, you're okay with that. You're okay with a yes and you're okay with a no, because at the end of the day, you are with yourself and you are so embodying this Empress energy that whatever comes in the past, you normally accept things even when you're slightly uneasy because you're worried there'd be nothing else. Now that doesn't faze you, because you now understand that you do have the power of discernment, and you're understanding the real authentic core of discernment, and the fact that if you say no to other people, that's okay. And if you say no to something for yourself, it's for your good, because you have made that decision. And that is a wonderful, powerful energy to be in. This isn't gender specific. You could be a guy or a gal, but you are embodying that Empress energy in that yes and no is of equal weight to you, because you understand and respect and are comfortable with your own power. This is an incredible thing. Ten of Swords, you're letting it go. There you go. You're walking away from it. You're watching it go. You're understanding now that it doesn't serve you. Although that may not please everybody else, it really is what's best for you. Okay, so this is what you're now understanding. A lot of people say, oh, I don't give an F about this and that. But they do really. They do. They just say it because it sounds good, but they don't really believe it. And the universe doesn't listen to this. The universe listens to this. So when you say, oh, I don't give a toss about this, that and the other, the universe ain't listening to your kisser. The universe is listening to your inner thoughts. That when your mouth says, I don't give a toss about this, your heart says, please like me, please accept me. Yeah? The universe listens to your soul, not your gob. All right. So now you're truly in your Empress energy. You are walking away from things that don't serve you. You understand that even if a situation comes up that looks particularly sparkly, but you're unsure about it, you have got that stability and that grounding within you to look at it objectively and know that it's okay if that initial sparkly thing being offered to you isn't for you. There's no fear attached to rejection, and there's no fear attached to acceptance, because you're in your own power and you are key to your own energy. And because now you are confident in your own power, it's an incredibly wonderful position to be in. So you're watching this go. I've got King of Swords here. You are your own authority. Yeah, truths are coming out. Beforehand you talk about, I'm owning my truth, I'm doing my work, this, that and the other, talking about it as if it validates it, but not wanting to face it. Now you are facing it. Okay, you are your own authority, your own universe. There have been people that have told you the truth and you've not liked it, and you've condemned them in the past for it. You have, as we all have, which is completely understandable when we're too scared to face things. You've been embracing your inner child and not fighting your inner child or scared of your inner child or worried about your inner child anymore. You are now in this Empress energy where you're all one. All as one. Okay, so the King of Swords here is someone who's quite resolute, quite secure. Again, the Empress and the King of Swords, you're there, your truth, you're understanding your own authenticity, you're comfortable with it, you're questioning yourself daily, hourly, okay? You telling yourself off, calling yourself out, you're working on it, you're doing the work. This is great. Ace of Swords, again, the truth comes up. You're facing the truth. And those that have not been so honest with you in the past, you are speaking. You are looking at them. You are questioning them in your own mind. And if anybody now tries to cross these boundaries, they don't stand a chance, because you stand there in your power, in your Empress energy, in your King of Swords energy, in your Ace of Swords energy. And there will be further truths that come out to you. And I think sometimes there's a slight little fear quietly in your head that if there is any more revelations, you're not going to be able to cope with it. But do you know what, Aries Leo said? I really do think that you need to give yourself a little bit more credit. And I do think that you're going to surprise yourself. All right? You're showing up in your own reading, predominantly Sag here, healing and patience. Yeah? Healing is definitely what's needed. You've probably been listening to tarot readings for the last couple of years and they're going on about the same thing. Healing's here now. This is your time. Abundance is, you're in your own power, and you're thinking, yeah. And then the following week, it all goes tits up and you think, well, what the fuck was that about? It happens. Time's fluid. You may watch that reading in 2 years. It may well resonate with you. You may watch it 2 years later and think, well, what the bloody hell were they on about? That wasn't my message. Wasn't at that time. Maybe at another time. But patience is key. Patience with yourself, okay? You've not got any more patience for anybody else's bullshit. You've had enough, yeah? This is why you're standing in the Ace of Swords. Any truth that comes now, kicking it to the back of the neck, you're not having it. You're standing in your own power, but you're not doing it in an erratic way. You're quietly standing in your Empress power. Quietly, confidently, respectfully, for you. Yes is a good word for you. No is a good word for you. Whichever way serves you best, and you're really learning the correct power of discernment. A lot of people use the word discernment because it sounds good and also it makes them sound intellectual and powerful. But when you really think about discernment, it can be very uncomfortable. There are things we really want, but things that are not good for us. Yeah, discernment goes in with intuition as well. So there are things that we really want, but they're not good for us. And our discernment and intuition gets clouded because of our desire overtakes it, okay? So desire, discernment, intuition, they can have a bit of a battle sometimes, yeah, along with the ego thing as well. So you look at something, you really want it, you know it's not good for you. You ignore your intuition, you're not trusting your discernment, you take it, it goes shits up, tits up, you've got yourself to blame, you know this. Now you're understanding that if something isn't quite right for you, you are confident enough. As much as your other part of you really wants it, you are confident enough to listen to the right energies of discernment and intuition and say, yes, this looks absolutely super, but I know it's not for me. This isn't the only and last opportunity. There are plenty. They are coming on a wheel. We are turning a full circle here. We are understanding that where we started is not where we end up. Sorry, I keep hitting the table, keep forgetting I've got this blue and ink. Is not where we where we're going to end up, okay? We understand that everything has a cycle. If something isn't right for us this time round, it might be right for us at another time. And if it isn't right for us, then something better's coming in, yeah? You're standing on the precipice of something superb, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And because you're trusting your own energy and being quite discerning and realistically perceptive about it, yeah, it's all going to get good for you. 9 of Wands, it's been a burden to you. This people-pleasing and fear of your own loss. You've been accepting things that have not been good for you because you think that's all you deserve and that's all you have and that's all that's coming. And now you understand that's not in fact the case, okay? Here's the Hierophant. You got in touch with your spirituality massively, okay? The Hierophant is a teacher. It's also a marriage card. It could be union with yourself. But what's been going on here is that you've been understanding that Source has got your back. Source is a real thing. It's not a hocus pocus thing. It's not a trendy new age thing. Source is real. You are a product of Source. You are embodying your Empress energy here. And you're understanding that the minute you've let go and you've surrendered, that Source has your back. Whether you say yes or whether you say no. As long as you work for your highest good and what's good for you, not just what you desire, then things do become a whole lot more abundant. 9 of Pentacles. That's what's coming in for you, yeah? Great success. Not just monetary success, but emotional success, abundant, prosperous success, emotional health as well. Everything good and great is coming, but what's after the 9 is the 10. It's coming in thick and fast. It is absolutely wonderful, but you need to get the balance right. Okay, as sparkly as things go, you need to keep on it and not to fall back into those old patterns where you think, yeah, but I want that, but it looks so good, yeah, but, and you know it's not right for you. It's like the poison apple, isn't it? The apple looks so enticing, but you know it's gonna take you out. It's gonna be plenty of other apples. It's not your last chance. You are worthy. All comes round in a cycle. You know this, don't you? Shall we see what the Oracle has for you? Okay, let's have a look at the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Guardians, angels, spirits, guys, what interesting message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's funny, isn't it? Let's see what's going on here. So I think what's been going on is standing in your own power, and it's the most unlikely thing that validated it to you. It would have been something very mundane, probably on a Tuesday afternoon or something like that, and suddenly the light bulb went on, and it's like, oh, now the pieces fit together. It's the most unlikely times and the most unlikely things that present them to themselves that are the opportunities for growth, prosperity and abundance. Abundance, prosperity isn't just about a double driveway and a big bleeding car and an Amex card and all that malarkey, is it? Abundance and prosperity is something that nurtures your soul, okay? Something that grows for you. That could be spiritually, emotionally, you know, it could be materially, whatever floats your boat. Change, see? Because you're in your Empress energy now. Great changes coming. What you, a lot of you are in an energy of lack. I think a lot of us suffer from this. And now that you're coming out of that, super coming out of it, understand that just the way your story started, sure as heck isn't the way it's going to continue or end. What's this? Should we turn these over? What have we got? Yeah. You're understanding your pure, authentic energy. You're understanding your value. You're understanding that you are all that in a bag of chips. And you know what? If you want anything, you can go and get it. It's yours. You just got to know it's yours. What have I got here? Kindred spirits. Okay, you're understanding that your energy isn't for everybody. But there are a select few people that it is. If you have someone very special in your life, there's going to be a pivotal turning point in your relationship. Things are going to get a lot lighter, flow a lot more freer, because you're not being shackled by the burdens of your own negative perception and past. You understand now all that you embody, and your empowerment is infectious and will rub off on those close to you. Okay, that's the great thing. When we stand in this energy, it's contagious. Do protect yourself though, Aries, Leo, Sag, because you know the takers like to take, don't they? But keep your energy pure, light and authentic. You can't go far wrong. Guardians, angels, spirits, guys, have we got any more from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle? Would you like me to pull from Gaia, please? Gaia, please. Any more? Okay, one more. Choice. Make your choices. Yeah? You choose your destiny. You choose your prosperity and your abundance, yeah? Things don't happen to you. Trouble doesn't find you. You choose it. Use your intuition, okay? Reflect on what you've done in the past, yeah? where it's taken you. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same stuff happen. Trust yourself. Embody your Empress energy, yeah? You've been here and chosen to break the chain of your ancestors. They are now presenting this to you. This will heal that ancestral line, okay? And release all that's been keeping you all stuck and stagnant. Now is the time that divine timing has chosen to give this to you, okay? This is now. Now or never. Now. Yeah? They've been listening to your manifestations. Source, ancestors, guardians, angels, spirits, guides have been listening to you. Okay, if you don't ask, you don't get. There are times of great celebration ahead for you. Okay, great celebration ahead for you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've just got to be brave. Know that it's yours. You are entitled. You are worthy. Ask and you shall receive. Now then, if you've got anything from the Gaia Oracle, please. Guardians, angels, spirits, guides. And I need to stop catching the edge of my arm with these cards because I'm still in the scabby stage. Right, Gaia, Oracle, Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides, do you have a message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? If you do not have a message, I will start pulling from the top. Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides, do we have a message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? One more? Okay, thank you. Let's have a go, shall we? Let's see what we have. Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides, message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're not speaking. Guys, angels, spirits, guides. No, they're not speaking. Okay. Okay. Again, healing's come up again. This is a time for healing. It's come up actually 3 times, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's absolutely no doubt that healing is definitely called for. You've got it in Temperance here. You've got it in the other deck. Every deck, healing has come up. Now you are standing in your Empress energy. This is the chance and the opportunity for you to heal. The dream, something is revealed. Insight and breakthrough, which is where this Ace of Swords is coming. The truth is coming out. Yeah. Something's going to be revealed that is going to aid your healing and reaffirm your Empress energy and the power that you are now standing in. You're on the precipice of something you've never been on the precipice at all. This isn't material at the moment. This is spiritual. This is discovery about yourself, okay? This is a time to drive at the speed that's good for you, yeah? Process it. There's no hurry. What's meant for you will remain. It won't go. Don't worry about this. But Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what an absolutely very exciting time to be alive for you. You do need to make sure that you stay in your Empress energy. Do keep surrendering. Do keep understanding that what is meant for you is going to be meant for you. And just because something's shiny and sparkly, but it doesn't feel right, listen to that, please. Because if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And that will louse up all the Empress energy and the good vibes that you've currently been cultivating. So if something isn't right for you, it's not the last and only opportunity. There is plenty coming. Please do try and understand that, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a mistake lots and lots of us make. In that we take an opportunity at the time because we're not completely comfortable with it, but we think that's all we're destined for, all we deserve, all we're going to get. And it ends up being a lesson, a disaster, an experience we'd really rather not repeat. If it doesn't feel right, despite how sparkly it looks, all that glitters is not gold, right? Listen to your Empress energy. Listen to your intuition and your discernment. Trust source. They're nudging you for a reason. They don't want the best for you. They're not going to give you a gift unless it's unless you're fully appreciative of it, okay? And sometimes they may chuck you a curveball just to test your resolve. Twisted like that sometimes, aren't they? But they are. So just to test, you have in fact done the work, and it's not just your kiss or exercising, it's in fact your soul that understands it properly. Aries, Leo, Sag, I think that's all I've got for you this week. So do stand in your Empress energy, okay? Do use your powers of discernment, really. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And like the wheel of fortune that comes round, what is meant to be for you will come back round again. So Aries, Leo, Sag, thank you so much for listening today. I hope this resonates with some of you. If not, come and have a look at some of my other placements. We've all got bits and bobs in our chart, haven't we? So one of those may resonate with you. If not, have a lovely week. Keep safe, be happy, and I'll catch up with you soon, guys. Thank you. Peace out. Cheers. Bye.